I'm Wasted Firebird. We're at the National 4x4 Outdoors Show in Sydney, Australia.
Hammer speed in my chimney.
I'm Wasted Firebird. Today we're on our way to the National Outdoors 4x4 National Outdoors Show of 4x4s and outdoorsness. What's it called again? We're at the National 4x4 Outdoors Show. National 4x4 Outdoors Show. This wasn't my idea. The commenters asked for it, yeah, but Matt Skelly bought the tickets for this ahead of time. You don't really need to buy tickets for this. Oh, Jimny. We don't need to buy tickets for this ahead of time, but she did anyway. That's how excited she was. Tunnel, it says. It doesn't say what the tunnel is. There should really be a warning. Last exit before WestConnex, so that you have an opportunity to opt out. Oh God, no. Oh, we are in WestConnex again. It's a Kafkaesque nightmare. It's the second longest road tunnel in the world after some tunnel in Norway. And once you get into it, there's no way out of it. I mean, you need to bring food before you enter WestConnex, bring water, bring sleeping bag, bring a tent. Let your friends and family know you're entering WestConnex. Let them know when you expect to exit WestConnex. You can never really tell for sure when you're gonna exit WestConnex. GPS stops working, computers stop working, your compass stops working, your wristwatch turns backwards. As you're driving through WestConnex, there are these signs that say the town that you would be in if you could ever get out of WestConnex. As though it's, oh, okay, I'm in this town. Like I'm gonna look around at the scenery. I have a friend here. I'm going to stop and talk to them. Hey, can you hear me? I'm stuck down here in WestConnex. At the deepest point, WestConnex is 60 meters underground. So like when you're dead, they bury you 2 meters underground. And so this is like 30 times worse than being dead. Okay, I can tell you one thing I really like about this already. When I camp, I sleep in my car. I don't want to set up a tent somewhere. I could lift up a tent, that's fine. And I don't want to spend a night in a hotel, get bed bugs. Look, if I'm going to take a shower, just have a shower connected to my car. That's perfect. I don't want to pay for electricity. I want to steal my electricity from the sun. There are remote places in the United States where you need this kind of kit to go camping, but in Australia, everywhere is remote.
Yeah, that'll fit. Hold on, let me get a video of this.
Perfect. This is a 20 years. Mitsubishi Delica. We didn't get these in the US at all, but some people have shipped them in. So I have seen them in the US occasionally. It's like a van, but it's an off-road van. I know it's supposed to be an outdoors show, but it started raining. So now we're indoors. Old school Land Cruisers that we definitely do not anymore get in the US. We probably had them in the early 90s, and then we stopped making them because it's an old design and Americans get bored, I guess. But Australians apparently have a reverence for the past because this is like a 30-year-old design. I love these things. But yeah, look at how modern this thing is on the inside. It's got a huge screen in it. It's a combination of new and old. Hopefully it's the best of both worlds, but when it comes to the giant screen, I'm not so sure. This little Honda K truck, Acti. Another one of these new / old Land Cruisers. This one's gorgeous. Actually got 3 axles and 6 wheels. It's a 6x6.
Chimney. Oh, this is pretty handy. Look at that.
So kids and your prisoners can't kick their way out of your vehicle?
Yes. You can kidnap small adults and little children, and you can keep them back here. It's made out of the same stuff that they make jail cells out of. Don't fact check that.
Steel. Yes, it is. As you progress in your driving skills, you can simply flip a switch and indicate this.
Here we have a strap, and it will hold individually all your cheese sticks. So you can put a snack in each one, and when you're ready, just pull it out and you eat it.
There are all kinds of these Land Cruisers here. It's very Land Cruiser and Hilux centric, but we also have some Land Rovers. But I mostly am interested in stripe packages, because before you buy any off-road accessories, you have to make sure that you have the right stripes. Another cool stripe package. There's more techno music playing here than I expected. I mean, isn't off-roading about rock and roll?
This is a Jimny, right? It is. Look at this.
That's a Jimny, all right.
It's been modified.
It's been chopped and it's got a 300mm chassis extension.
It's so
It's an
cute.
extended Jimny.
Yes, it
It's
is.
beautiful. You don't need the Jimny XL, just get this thing.
Yeah, and then you get extra room in the canopy.
Oh my god, this is brilliant. I love it. Because yeah, we've always like seen people talk about camping on the top of it, but I don't know how some people do it because they say only 30 kilos. I went, oh, why can't
This
you
is
sleep with
heavier
it?
than 30 kilos.
Wow.
And it doesn't make much of a difference at all. Like when I
Oh.
drive it, yeah, so everything is heavier than that.
Oh wow.
But it doesn't, like, look, when I drive it, I don't tell.
Oh,
like
wow.
it makes it up every hill. It's made out of the hardest beach exit in Australia. It's done extremely well.
That's actually a cool modification. We don't need passengers out the back. They can walk. It's
They
just
can
us
sit in
two.
the tent while
Yeah, they can sit
while
in
we
the
drive.
tent. Look at this. Yeah, I saw that there was like workshop events that you guys do. So like,
Yep.
So are you mainly in Queensland, right?
Most of our events are in Queensland, but we do have New South Wales and Victoria as well.
Oh, cool. So what New South Wales events are you having?
So we've done, this year we don't have any more New South Wales ones, but
Mhm.
we usually do a tag along in Coffs Harbour, so Bush End Beach, and then we do another one which is around the mid-coast somewhere.
Okay, and then yeah, I just saw on the website there's something, I guess that's for everyone in September.
Yeah, so we got the adventure show, so same as this, but over at Eastern Creek Dragway.
Neat. So yeah, I've got that one, so yeah, definitely want to
Yeah.
come check that out.
There are a lot of Ranger Raptors here as well. For a long time, we didn't get these in the US, so this was like the exotic pickup truck to Americans, but now we do get them in the US as well. We have a choice of the F-150 or the Ranger Raptor, and I think they're bringing the F-150 to Australia too.
This one's called Pepper. It's a jungle carpet wagon.
You may not have Holden anymore, but at least you have giant Chevy pickup trucks that are right-hand drive. I could be more like America if that appeals to you. ARB and Old Man Emu and probably other brands from Australia are well known and well respected in the USA. So the four-wheel drive culture is one aspect of Australian cultures that America has not overlooked.
Camera speed, camera speed. I see a pink Jimmy, see a pink Jimmy. I wish I brought my Jimny in here. Pink Jimny.
Caravan, 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 caravan. See him at every outdoor show.
This is more outside.
Yeah, they just came out of the trailer with smiles on their faces. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. country road. I'm sort of from West Virginia. It's one of the many places I'm from. The reason we don't make any videos there is because there's nothing there.
Muffins there. Giovanni's Pizza and Hillbilly's Hot Dogs.
That's true. We might need to make a video from West Virginia. It is definitely a place that exists.
I think it's one of the forgotten states, and people should go visit.
I'd rather keep it forgotten personally, but
Don't California my West Virginia.
You can tell your old man you do some largemouth fishing another time. Just got too much on your plate, bake and cast a line. But no way's gonna rain chicken his hand till you can.
Short distance went from hard right to hard left, but it's getting us through the obstacle. At this point,
this dark olive with these bronze wheels is gorgeous. Looks like a factory color. But speaking of factory colors, we're trying to solve a mystery here. I think there are pink Jeeps in Australia with a factory pink paint job on them. They are on the Jeep website, but you can't pick them in the Jeep configurator. So if you have seen a pink Jeep in Australia, please contact wastelandfirebird@gmail.com. I'm delighted by the fact that they are making pink Jeeps in Australia. They're not selling pink Jeeps in the USA. This is a tent for your car. It's like a garage you can take with you anywhere you go. I am really all for the philosophy of this expo. It's maximalist cars and minimalist houses. I am so happy they started making these. Australian made, and they're custom fit to your vehicle. There is a company in the USA called WeatherTech that makes things like this, and they'll make them for every vehicle. I was looking for them in Australia. I couldn't find, there were no WeatherTech things sold in Australia, and it's hard because they're right-hand drive, so you have to re-scan the vehicle and make all new floor mats for the right-hand drive vehicles. So I was hoping there was an Australian company that did it, and there was not, but now there is. You can find these at fitmycar.com. Australian made. I'm 18. This is a small. I thought that I wore a small, but apparently I wear an extra. No, I think I need a double extra small. Do they make that size? In Australian bird news, cockatoos were seen chewing on a giant outdoor advertising display screen, like a video screen. Good job, guys. Can we do speed cameras next? I have not seen one of these in this color. It was the Wasteland Firebird show that first introduced Australia to these vehicles. You may not remember, it's been a while. I have no idea what this is. I'll bet you don't have any idea what this is either. It's the Great Wall Motors tank. Look at this color. China is just catching up with the rest of the world really fast. That's what happens when you outsource manufacturing of everything to them. They're going to get better at manufacturing. It's not necessarily bad, it's just a little bad because they do want to take over the world. I mean, England wanted to take over the world and they started to, and then at some point they said, oh, it's wrong to take over the world, and so we're going to stop at this point. China and Russia, they haven't stopped. They still want to take over the world. They keep making cars this good, they're going to succeed. Let's take a moment to appreciate this old Patrol though too. We didn't get these in the USA. A pair of thongs in the back. Could it get any more Australian?
And now we come to the bestest car in the parking lot.
This has been the National 4x4 Outdoors Show in Sydney, Australia. I'm Wasteland Firebird. Thank you for inviting me into your home or onto your portable device. Have a good night. It says turn on recirculated air. If they haven't figured out how to circulate air through WestConnex such that I can leave my vent on or open my windows, doesn't that concern anyone else? I had a dream the other night where I started to be aware that I was having a dream, but I couldn't control the dream. And then the dream just faded away and everything turned black, but I was still in the dream. And I was worried that I would never be able to wake up and I would be in a permanent state of blackness for all eternity. And that's what it feels like to be in WestConnex. On April 30th, 2026 at 5 p.m. Put this date on your calendar. 5 p.m., April 30th, 2026. We are going to be arriving at the Santa Monica Pier at the end of Route 66. Why am I telling you this? Because I want you to come too. I want everyone who loves Route 66 to arrive at Santa Monica Pier on April 30th, 2026 at 5 p.m. If you've been waiting your entire life to take your Route 66 road trip, now is the time to do it. This is going to be the 100th anniversary of Route 66 being signed into existence. April 30th, 1926 is when it was signed into existence. I want us all to meet at the Santa Monica Pier. Every car club, every tour bus, every individual, every family, bring your dog. It is going to be a blast. We're going to be there, and I hope you will be too. There are 3 yellow-tailed black cockatoos in this tree. They're very rare. I've never seen one before. I bet a lot of Australians haven't even seen one before.